Welcome back to my channel. In this guide, I'll show you how I set up my Saint as a durable support for GvG. We'll cover the gears, skills, and other essentials to help you keep your team alive throughout the battle. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting with the gears, the goal of this setup is simple. Stay alive, keep your buffs active, and support your teammates throughout the battle. I use a plus 15 Marine Soul Bulwark as my offhand, paired with a Golden Thief Bug star card. My armor is a plus 15 Tide Rider's armor with an Angeling star card. I highly recommend getting dual or, ideally, triple resistance enchants to help avoid debuffs during GvG. The garment is a plus 15 Mink Trenchcoat with a Dark Assassin Cross Arames Avatar MVP card. I use plus 15 Super Mecha War Boots with a Moonlight Flower star card. This helps improve your movement speed, making it easier to reposition and support your teammates during GvG. The accessories are Resuscitation Rings with Fisherman cards. My weapon is a plus 15 Stardust Dragon Staff equipped with 2 Sniper Demon MVP cards. For headgear, I highly recommend Moonlight Bunny, as it helps prevent equipment destruction during GvG. I pair it with a Dark Illusion star card to help cast Saint's skills more smoothly. Flutter Butterfly and Midsummer Daydream are also great alternatives. Choose whichever best suits your playstyle and overall build. On the face slot, I recommend a High Refine Energy Monitor for its survivability benefits. Hockey Mask is another great option depending on your preferred setup. The mouth slot is a High Refine Angry Snarl. For the back piece, you can choose between Chilling Wings or a High Refine Fallen Valkyrie's Wings, depending on your preferred setup. And finally, I use Perched Whelping as my tail. Moving on to the shadow equipment. I use a plus 15 Arcane Codex at 50% shadow progress paired with Arcane Shoes. This combination helps reduce your skill cooldowns, allowing you to cast Saint's skills more frequently and provide more consistent support during GvG. My armor is a plus 15 The Chosen's Gown, which grants immunity to fear. The garment is a plus 15 Grey Elf's Manteau. Its passive Endure level 1 helps prevent flinching from enemy attacks. The accessories are plus 15 Martyr's Necklaces. Next are the Oracle Extracts. I use a plus 15 Staff of Vitality to further increase my healing effectiveness. Deathcat armor helps prevent stun and silence. For the relic, I'm using Horn of the Unyielding to further improve survivability. Let's now move on to the skill allocation. Saint has a wide variety of skills, but we'll only be focusing on the most useful ones for GvG to keep the build simple and easy to play. First is Light Shield. If you're not using it yet, now's the time to make it a priority. It grants immunity to ranged attacks. Next is Faith Prey. It makes a teammate immortal for a few seconds, making it perfect for saving key players during crucial moments. Kyrie Allocation is another essential skill, creating a protective shield that absorbs incoming damage. You'll also want to max Epiclesis. It restores HP over time and can resurrect multiple teammates within its area. Colusio Heal is your primary healing skill, allowing you to quickly restore the HP of nearby allies. Bador's Aria is another must-have skill. It helps you survive during crucial moments and avoid lethal attacks. Song applies Kyrie Allocation to your entire party, giving everyone an extra layer of protection. Clearance removes debuffs from nearby teammates, making it invaluable during intense GvG fights. Safety Wall blocks melee attacks, helping protect yourself or key allies from incoming damage. Sanctuary is great for healing the Imperium during castle defense. Lastly, Slow Poison helps remove poison from your teammates, keeping them in the fight longer. As for my Prepare for Elite setup, I include Blessing, Ruvox, Magnificat, Gloria, Impositio Manus, Angelus, Assumptio, Suffragio, Badur's Crown, and Ode of Hope. This lets me quickly rebuff myself and my teammates with a single tap throughout the battle. As for my auto, I only use Resurrection. Next, let's talk about the Rune setup. First is the Blessing Rune. It's a must-have for every Saint, allowing you to move immediately after casting Faith Prey. Be sure to unlock its third line. Next is the Divine Healing Rune, which increases both your healing effectiveness and SP recovery. Ghost Bliss Star Rune grants a shield whenever you cast Colusio Heal, giving your teammates additional protection. Glow Blessing further reduces skill damage and auto-attack damage taken, making it a great defensive rune. Light Prayer Star Rune further enhances Badar's Crown by increasing HP and giving it a chance to cast Colusio Heal. Its third line is especially valuable, so try to unlock it if possible. For the last rune, you can choose between Light Detoxification Rune for additional poison resistance or Night God Baptism Star Rune, depending on your playstyle. For my Arcane runes, I use Arcane Frenzied Rune for additional movement speed, Arcane Galaxy Rune for a chance to retain my buffs after being debuffed, and Arcane Indestructible Rune for additional damage reduction. As for my attribute runes, feel free to copy this setup and adjust it based on your needs. And for my stat allocation, I max Vit first followed by Int, then put the remaining points into luck. Finally, here are my recommended GvG consumables. First is Speed Cake for additional movement speed. Next is Purification Syrup, to help avoid crowd control effects. Summon Syrup is great for repositioning your party and regrouping during team fights. Spiked Alloy helps reflect lethal damage back to your attackers. And lastly, Hurricane Alloy helps reduce incoming wind damage, making it an excellent choice against the many ice players in today's GvG meta. To round out the setup, don't forget to consume anti-death foods like Frontera Royal Salad for even greater survivability. And that covers my GvG Saint guide. I hope this helps you build a more reliable support for your guild. If you have any other Saint tips or recommendations, feel free to share them in the comments below so we can help other players as well. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more support guides, and I'll see you in the next one.